Look at that, there's traffic back on the road. And honestly, I'm in the minority that is actually glad to see people getting back to their normal lives, you know? Like, I want to see people get back to work and just return to their, you know, how life was before this whole coronavirus.
When I think of you, so is on my mind.
I'm gonna go pick up Rito and we're gonna interview people and find out how the coronavirus has impacted their lives. Alright.
Tripod.
Yep. Alright.
Squints out.
I know. Alright, we're at the Whitwood and we came prepared to ask questions. Hey, it's the Jets flying over for the coronavirus. So due to the information floating around on the news and social media, do you think the widespread fear of the coronavirus is justified?
A little bit.
I think it is.
Completely honest, I don't think it is.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think, you know, to try to keep everybody informed and stay safe as they want to be.
Have you or anyone you know been impacted by the coronavirus in any way?
Not well, I don't know the person, but my daughter had a friend at Trader Joe's who had the virus and passed away.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, I had a friend who was infected. I hadn't seen him in a month, but he went to the hospital, now he's fine.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah?
Yeah, close friend of mine has.
She got sick or infected?
She got sick through the community.
Oh, really?
People were taking care of themselves and she got exposed.
Really?
Yeah.
Did she have it real bad? Was she really sick?
Yes, she was hospitalized for about 14 days and she's still in home rest taking care of herself.
Do you think that this is going to impact our culture in the future and how we interact with each other?
Most definitely.
It might.
It's going to separate us and segregate each other a little bit, but hopefully we can overcome that in the future.
I think it will. I think it'll be like that for a while, but I think as time goes on, I think people will start going back to the way it used to be. I don't know if that's safe or not, but I think that might happen.
While we're waiting for a vaccine to be developed, what do you think the best approach is in order for us to get back to life as it was?
Continue wearing our face masks, continue the social distancing, and just, you know, have hope and faith that this is going to pass, because it will.
I think we have the best approach right now, to be honest. Like
Face mask and
face
distancing?
masks, social distancing, and like limiting people in this area.
I just think everybody needs to maybe practice their own social distancing, practice good hygiene.
Try to act back to normal.
Yeah.
Getting back to normal and just taking precautions, but living life.
Alright, Andrew has a story, a testament about the coronavirus for us.
Alright. My grandma's sister's daughter, which makes that my great aunt's daughter, right?
Yeah.
She has the coronavirus. Like she just figured it out, I guess. And so my grandma has been around her sister, obviously. So my grandma now has to isolate herself for the next 2 to 3 weeks until she could see whether she has any symptoms. So my grandma could possibly have the coronavirus.
That's wild.
It's crazy because 100% this like 6 feet apart rule and the masks going to the grocery store and everything, that's gonna become the norm. I already know it.
You think so?
Yeah, I 100% believe it.
Yeah, you know, I thought the same thing too. I was thinking it might be a good thing for our culture in the long run, you know, just like everybody being more clean. But then I was wondering, is that going to make our immune systems weaker since we're going to be exposing ourselves to less and it might be a downfall in the long run?
I didn't think about that at all. Actually, I haven't thought about that at all. I'm gonna call my grandma real quick. Whenever I go to my grandma's house and we drop food off or water, we tell her, open up her garage. We leave it in her garage and then she grabs it once we leave.
You know, the average age people are dying from this is older than the average age people die in general.
Wait, say that again?
The average age people die from the coronavirus is older than the average age people just die in general.
Really?
Did you just say right now?
Due to coronavirus, both my parents... Here, let's do some better lighting. Due to coronavirus, both my parents... car wash? Both my parents lost their jobs, and we lost health insurance, our health insurance. So I was supposed to get a surgery for my knee to skate, and now I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get my surgery because we don't have health insurance and I don't know what to do. So I've just been in this lost, like, first I was gonna call my hospital and be like, yo, like, honestly, like, I don't care, just get me the surgery, I just want to get this done, like, put me in there, like, let's get this shit done. But now I can't because they're saying you're not a member. You're not a member at, like, the hospital. Like, it's, at first I was like, oh, this is pretty sick, because, like, I can call out of my job whenever I want, and I could just be like, oh, like, I just want to stay home because I'm scared of this coronavirus, and they can't say shit. It was cool at first, but now it's like fuck, like, this started affecting my parents. My parents said that, they said, because in the beginning, they were like, okay, this shit's gonna populate probably 90% of the world, and they were like, my mom has diabetes, my dad is overweight, so they were both determined on them dying, basically. And they told me that they already wrote their will and that they were gonna leave all their money and funds to me, the house to me. Like, dude, at first I was like, okay, that's cool, but like, dude, that's so much stress on someone's shoulders to try to keep a home when you're only like 20 years old. It's like, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy what this virus just could fucking do to your lifestyle.
Okay, so after talking to the people you saw in this video and a few other people off camera, I realized that this virus is impacting people in my community a lot more than I thought, both physically and economically. And everyone has their own opinion on how we should approach getting back to normal. But I just hope as a society we're able to take away a few important lessons, you know, about our health and more importantly, like, how fragile our existence is. And we should be spreading more love and positivity right now more than ever. But I'm gonna stop before I get all hippie on you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you the next time I upload, whenever that is.